Hey my loves, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cassie, and today we're going to look at how to make this beautiful side pearl beaded bag. This design is actually a bit complicated, but trust me, just follow my guide, follow the tutorial keenly, and you'll be able to make this beautiful piece at the end of the day. Trust me on that. Okay, so let's get right into the video. I have my fishing line here, 0.7 millimeters. That's what I'm going to use. I have my pearls here. This is 10 millimeter pearl beads. This is what I'm going to use for this particular tutorial. And I have a pair of scissors to help me cut my fishing line, and also so I'm going to cut my fishing line. I don't measure my fishing line, so please do not ask me the length that I use. I just cut the length that I could use at the moment, and if it gets finished, I continue with another fishing line. Okay, so first of all, we are going to do a 4x4 bead. So I have one bead here, one here, one here, then we cross the last bead. Okay, so you all know this. One bead here, another here, and then we cross it. So we have two, one bead here, another here, and then we cross it. I'll tell you the pack of beads I use at the end of the video, or you can check in the description box. For now, I can't tell you how many beads I'm using, okay, because I've already done one part and I'm showing you how to make it. So I have 1, 2, 3. Let me make the last one. So I've made 4 so far. I need 15 of this, so I'm going to make 15 up to 14, then I make a 10 on the 15th. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 10 more, then I'll continue with it. So just make it like how I'm just showing you, then we continue from there. Okay, so I have done up to 14, and so I'm going to make a 10 on the 15th line. So it's either you can go left or right, anywhere you're comfortable you can do that. So I would put 3 beads, and I'm gonna cross it. The other side. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is what we have now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a square of this. So this side is 15. We are going to continue another side, and we're going to make 11 of that. So from here, since our fishing line is now facing this direction, we are going to do the same. We are going to repeat the same thing. So we will pick one here, one here, and then we cross it. Okay, one here, one here, and then we cross it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So one here, one here, and then we cross it. So at the end of the day we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to make 10 of this, and then on the 11th one we make another 10. So I'm going to continue with the same process to get to 10, and then we shoot the next step. So this is 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, let me count it. So from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 11th one is the one we're going to make a turn to this direction. As I said, we're going to make a square. I don't know if I should say it's a square or rectangle, but because one side will be, two sides will be 15 and the other sides will be 11. So 11 against 15. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So I picked 3 beads because we're going to this direction. So it goes in my left hand, and then I'll cross it. Okay, so now you see the fishing line is now facing this side, so like something like this. So I'm going to continue another 15 here. Already we've done 1 here, so we have 13 more to go, and then we'll make another 10 on the 15th one. So I'm going to continue the same process. Okay. Pick one here, because. So I'm going to continue until I finish with that. So I made another 10 when I was done with the other side, like making the 15 here, and I'm also making the last one so that I could join into this one. So far I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me put the last 2. 8. This side attached to it will be 9. So 8. Let me just say 9 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then we cross it. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So with the 9th, this one we are going to attach to this side, because I told you we are making a square or rectangle, any of them. So make sure you have this straight in, and so this is 10. So if we are going to join it to this side, the joining will be the 11th one. So what I do for the joining is I put 1 bead on the fishing line, my right fishing line bead, and then I'm gonna go into this bead here. Okay, this one. So now the fishing line is in 1, 2, 3. Then we pick 1 bead to cross. And at the end of the day, we'll have our 11 beads. So let me just go through some of the beads so that we count it together and see what we've done so far. Okay. So if you want to tighten your bead, use the method I've been using, but I didn't want that. I just wanted to shoot this video fast, so I didn't do that method. But so on this side we have 11, this side we have 15, this side we have 11, and this side we have 15. So from here we are going to interlock it. So I'm just going to go through as many beads as I can. We are done with the first part of this bag. So I'm just gonna go through some of the beads from here and then move on to the next stage. Okay, so guys, we have our skirt now. This is where the main work is. This is where the design starts. It's a bit complicated, so please watch it carefully. Because I didn't do the other method, my beads are folded like that, but it's supposed to be like the square. So I'm starting right away, and I cut different fishing line for this. You can make yours very long. That is if you can really work with long fishing line. You can make yours very long so that you can finish with the whole design inside the bag. But if not, you can cut as like the ones that you can work with, and you can just work with that, and then later you cut another one. If it's finished, you cut another one to continue. So I'm gonna go into this bead 1 2 3. Okay, you see 1 2 3, these 3 beads, that is where we are starting from. And 3. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 beads on each fishing line, so 1 and 2. Then I have another 1 and 2. Then I put the 2 fishing line together like this. Okay, then I put 1 bead on. So at the end of the day, we'll have something like this. Okay, you can see it. At the end of the day, we'll have something like that. And then what we will do is split these 2 fishing line. Now the one that goes my left hand, I mean this side, I'm gonna put 2 beads on. So 1 and 2, and then from here I count 1 2 3. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Then I put it inside this. Okay, so when I'm done, then on my right hand I put 5 beads on. 2 3 4 and 5. Then so after I put 5 beads on my right fishing line, I put 2 beads on my left one too. So like this, 1 2. Then I join this together and put 1 bead on. Okay, then I split it 2 beads for our left hand fishing line. Then we put it in the, we count from here 1 2 3. So you put it in the 3rd bead. After you putting it in this particular bead, we put 5 beads on the left, on the right fishing line again. So 3 4 5. Another 2 beads on my right, on my left fishing line. After I put the 5 beads, you put another 2 beads. Then we join the 2 fishing line together. Then we put another bead. Really very complicated. Okay, so when we're done with this, on my left fishing line I put extra 2 beads. One, two, and then we count from here. 1, 2, 3. And then we count from here. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put the fishing line in this third bead. That is after you've put in the 2 beads on. Then from here on my right, I'm going to put 5 beads on my right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm gonna put 2 beads on my left. Before we join both together and put 1 bead, you just have to steady this carefully. So now we're gonna go into 1, 2, 3. But before then, we have to put our 2 beads on the left fishing line. Okay, so 1 and 2. Then we go into this. And then we go into this 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this one again, and then this. So the 3 colored beads. So first I went into this and this and this. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And so now the fishing line. So we're going to put 2 beads. So on my right hand fishing line, I'm going to put 2 beads. So 1 and 2, and then I'll cross this last one. That's the second bead. I'm gonna cross it. Okay, this is how our first line is looking like. And then we're going to this particular bead. Now this fishing line will go into this beads here. Okay, so what I would do is I'm gonna go use this fishing line. So now these circles here, you realize, let me say we have 2, let me make it a bit, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5. So literally this middle one is going to serve as like our main points for us. So I'm gonna go into these beads. You can actually go out to the damper, because this particular fishing line we wouldn't really use it. We are going to use the left fishing line to weave most of this work. Now from here we have, let's count it from here. So from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. we have our fishing line here, so I'm going to put 5 beads on my left fishing line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna go into this particular middle beads. Okay, we'll still go into this, so we are going to actually weave through this one, and then we'll just be adding the 5 beads to it till we get to the last point. So let me just go through the beads. Let me stop here first. So let me now continue with what we were doing. So we pick 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, from where we fixed our first bead, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to put our fishing line into this bead over here. Then we pick 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna go into that. So we count from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the seed bead, then we go into that. Okay. So we're going to continue, but I went through this bead, using my right up to this point, and so we have here 2, 4. So if I go into this bead last year, then now the fishing line will be in 6 beads. So 2, 4, 6. Then we put our 5 beads onto the left fishing line. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we'll cross it. Okay. Now after we have it like this, we'll go into the next bead. Now this particular fishing line will also go back into all these beads to the end. Okay, so now this is the one going to work to this side. So it's like we are making a turn to go back to this direction. So let me just go through some of these beads. from this side to this side we have more than the 6 beads, so we have like 2. I mean, to get to the center, you realize here this is the center, and this particular bead, this is the center. So we have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 before we get to here. So what we are going to do from this side, we will pick 2 beads, and then we will go into this 3rd bead here. Okay, so from here 1 2 3, the 3rd bead, that's what we are going to go through. So this is our first 10. So after we are done with that, then we pick extra 5 beads. 2 3 4 and 5. Then this will be the middle part. Okay, so counting from here, we have 1 2 3 4 5. No, counting from here, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that's where our 5th, we're going to put our fishing line into. So let me continue with this fishing line. I'm going to go through to the end, because as I said, we wouldn't use it. This is what we are using. So I'm just going to go through all these beads till I end here. Okay, so I'm done, and then I've weaved through to the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna continue with this fishing line. This is what we need at the moment. So we pick 5 beads again. And we count 6 again, so 2 4 6. So this is the middle bead, and we are going to fix into that. Count 5 again. Fix it here. So at the end of the day, this is what we are having now. So now this particular fishing line will go into this, and this. So just as we did the first bead, that's the same thing we're going to repeat. So we'll pick 2 beads, we put it in the right fishing line, in my right fishing line, my right hand, and then we cross it. Okay, so after you're done, my left one will go into this bead. And now my right, that is this one, will also go into all these beads to the down part. Okay, it's not going to do anything for us at this moment. So wherever the direction face, that's how you're going to go. That's the fishing line that is going to not do anything for us. This fishing line, we don't need it, so we're going back into all of this beads. And this is the same procedure you're going to use till you finish too. Just that if you really don't get it right for the first, you make mistakes, but just take your time, watch the video carefully, and you would understand. So we start again with 5 beads. So there is a trick I want to show you. When you get to the end part and you feel confused, I have told you that all the beads here are 5 each, hence this becomes the middle part, or our middle part. Now you see this side, I made the beginning 2. Okay, when I was coming to this direction, I made the beginning 2 because we had more than that. We didn't have 6 here, we had 9, so I added 2 and then I put it in the 3rd bead, so we had the 6 we had before we added the 5 beads. Now from this side, if we count from here, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it means we just need our first 5 beads. Since we didn't have any add up, that is what we need. So if you are confused at especially this part, I know it will confuse some of you, just watch the video carefully and you will understand. Now we will go into this seed bead. That's like our benchmark. Okay, so now you can see our bag is forming. I already made the other side. This is how it's looking like. Okay, so I'm just making the other parts, and I decided to shoot the video for you because I miss you all and it's been a while. Now let me put the 5 beads on so we can finish early. I guess by now you would understand. So guys, we are at the latter part again. So 5 beads, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then we cross it. See this next bead. So here we're going to repeat the 2-step I did again from here. So basically this will go back into all of this again. So I'm just gonna go back. When I'm done, I'll show you the next step. Okay, here, so we're gonna put 2 beads on, and then we're gonna put it in this particular 3rd bead. Okay, so we repeated this one again, and now we put our 5 beads till we get to the last point. Okay, so it's going to be repeat. I'm gonna repeat the same process, repetitive. So I have 5, and then I'm gonna put here. Okay, so guys, my fishing line is short here, so before we end this part, I made a mistake while I was making this, so I just want to rectify it so that you also don't make the mistake, especially this particular side where we put the two beads. I think one of it, I made a mistake by putting it in the next two beads, so it affected it. It made here 6. Always make sure the 2 that you add here is 5. So I had to undo everything and then start all over again. That's what I'm correcting you here. So please make sure that you don't make the same mistake I made. Okay, make sure the side, especially the side, is 5. You can see it's 5 here. It's not supposed to be 6. So if it's 6 here, then it might be like you went into the next bead, you added the next bead to it. So now my fishing line is short here, so what I'm going to do is to interlock it, go through some of the beads, then I'll cut a different fishing line to end this whole thing, because the ones remaining wouldn't be able to end it. So I'm just going through some of the beads and then I'll continue from where we stopped. Okay, so just do that. But if you have some of the fishing line remaining, just wait, I will be right back. Okay, so guys, we're about to continue from here. So let's just say we are going to go into this particular bead. This is the last one we are doing, so and as usual, the one here will go into all of this bead. We are ending it, so I'll pick 2 beads. Now I went through 1, 2, 3, okay, and then this side, the one that is here, I just went through that, so the remaining is all we are going to do. So I picked 2 beads to start. And now we're gonna go into this 3rd bead here. We put 2 beads again. And as we started, how we did it, we are going to count 1, 2, 3. So on the 3rd bead from here, this one, that's where you're going to put our fishing line again. So this round we are going to go like zigzag round, so you are going to attach it to this and this at the same time. That's what we are doing basically. Now let me just go straight and finish with this one, then it will be easier for us to add up. So from here I put another 2 beads, 1, 2, then we go into, we count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our points, then we put it in there, then we put on 2 beads again, 1, 2, then we count 3, so 1, 2, then the 3rd one we put our fish line into that again. Two beads, one, 2, we count 1, 2, 3, Then we put our last two beads to end it. And yes, finally we are done with the design that we wanted to do. So from here, whatever we have to do from here is actually not so difficult. We have to repeat the same step for the other one. As I told you, I've already done that side, but this side is looking really nice. Okay, and you can see the design now. So I'm going to join the two together and then we move on to the next step. So one thing about this particular design is it doesn't have forward, it doesn't have backwards. Anywhere can be forward, anywhere can be backwards. And so this one, when I was doing, there was some of the fishing line remaining, so I didn't cut it off because I know I will use it. It will come into handy. So what I'm going to do is, here as I have ended, I'm going to interlock it to this point, this particular first bead here, and then we join it together to the other side. Okay, now one thing I also want to talk to you about is if you actually wanted to like increase the inner sides, you can just weave round. After you are done with all your interlocking, you can just weave round one more, two more, three more, how big you want it. You can just do it and then you're good to go. Okay, so let me just interlock it till I get to this particular bead, because that's where we're going to start our next thing. Okay, so now that I have it together, I'm going to join it like so. So I'm starting from here. I could start from here since I still have some of the fishing line here. I could start from here or here, anywhere you feel comfortable to start. So from here, I'll just put one bead and then we go into this. So from here we pick one bead and we cross it. Into this. Then to this, into this. One. Then we cross it. Okay, so I'm going to finish. You just have to go one by one till we get to the last end. Then we make the handle, then we are done. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the whole thing, and I'll show you the handle part and we are done. The 3-3 part, if you want to make the design for the handle, it is all on you. So here I'm closing up, so I just want to make the normal single handle all over. I don't want to do much, so I put those two together and I'm just going to put one single bead each on this. So just Basically, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I don't want it too long, so I find where I did the middle part. So one of the fishing line, one will go here, and the other one will go here. So from here, we will just interlock it, and basically we are done with our bag. Okay, so for me, I'm going to interlock it, and yes, I'm done with the bag. So we can move on to. So I'm just going to interlock it from here. So guys, this is the end of this beautiful bag. It's so cute and it's so nice. You can make some for yourself, and you can just put in your inner portion it, and you're good to go. So this is what we have so far. If you like this video, please do what you hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it, share it. Please like the video for me, comment, do whatever you want to do whatever you need to do. And thank you to my return subscribers. I really do appreciate you all. So yes, basically this is what we have. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.